Hey gang, welcome back. I hope everybody's having a good day. Thought I'd bring y'all along with me out here to check the trail cameras. I've got a couple of cameras out back here. I hadn't checked them in a few weeks. I meant to bring some batteries with me and I forgot all about that. But I thought it'd be a good chance for us just to get outside for a little while. If I have any pictures, I'll put them in this video, share them with y'all. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Y'all don't forget the thumbs up. That sure helps our videos out a lot. We've had a few new subscribers here in the last little while, and I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the channel. Each and every one of you are welcome here. We do a little bit of everything here at Burnt Church, and I usually just bring y'all along with me, whatever I'm doing. So today, we're going to be looking at some deer cameras. And we may not have no pictures, so if not, it'll probably be a pretty short video. Y'all can hear me. I sound like a herd of wild buffalo coming through these leaves. It's not really fall here yet, but the leaves have covered the ground. You can probably see back through here. It's just like it's late October. It's the dry weather that we've had. We had no rain there for a while. But here, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, it rained for about 4 or 5 days. And I caught almost 5 inches of rain. So we've got some moisture in the ground now. It was a little late for our garden. But I thank God for it anyway, because we sure did need it. And it has helped cool us up a little bit. It's not near as hot. Although today, it's pretty warm. But on the average, it's not near as bad hot now. And when the sun starts falling out of the evening, it almost gets cool. You always won't be on the lookout for snakes. See that little one there? I think that's called a house snake. But I was real close to him. I'm not sure what kind it is. Maybe a baby racer snake. I believe that's what it was, because he was fast. I think that was a baby racer snake. He just wasn't real black yet. You always got to watch for the snakes. That one there, he won't hurt you. He just scare you a little bit when you look down and see him. If you hadn't seen our video from a few days ago, a Bugout Bag or Get Home Bag, I was talking about canteens. And this is a U.S. Army World War II era canteen. Now this one's stainless steel. And that's what I would look for if I was looking for one, is a stainless steel one. I think they made some out of aluminum, but I'm not big on the aluminum canteens. I have no idea if those were actually World War II U.S. soldier canteens or if those are some replicas. But I have seen them that's made out of aluminum. So if you're looking for one of these, try to make sure that it's stainless steel. I don't like drinking from aluminum a whole lot. You can do your own research on it. I have really cut down on the sodas that I drink in aluminum cans. Now I hadn't plumb quit, but I don't drink near as many from aluminum cans as I used to did. And I try not to drink from the plastic bottles. That's something y'all can search out on your own. I'm not going to go into it too deep here. We're getting close to the first camera. It's right up here on the right. My deer stand is right out there. The little house deer stand. I forgot my recording the stick to use on my phone. So it's going to be a little more shaky today than normal probably. Right here's the first camera. This camera here, it's just where a pod place used to be last year. Right here under these limbs. They had pawed the ground and stuff there last year. And that's what I had the camera facing. Those pawed places like that, from my experience with them, they'll use them year after year. Especially a big one like this. This one, they have used for many of years. This camera, a few weeks ago, whenever I checked it, it didn't have any pictures on it. I thought the camera batteries might have been dead on it, but they were showing they had some life in them then. On my bug out bag or get home bag video, I had a few people that emailed me talking about that video. And some of them was wanting me to go into more detail on a bug out bag or a get home bag. And that's a video I'll try to make here in the future. But just a quick rundown on it. A bug out bag, or what I call a get home bag, in my opinion, is just a bag that you've put together that you try to keep in your vehicle. You take it to work with you, or when you leave home, and you have stuff in there that will make it a lot more comfortable on you if some kind of collapse ever happens. You just have things in that bag that would be of a big benefit to you if you were struggling to get home on foot or in a vehicle, either one. I'm not real sure how I feel about a bug out bag. I think I lean more towards calling it a get home bag, because there's some situations that I would consider bugging out, but it would have to be a last resort. My home is my bug out location. Now, you may not be that way. You may live in the city and you don't feel comfortable with your home being your bug out location. But if it ever comes to the point that they're at my home, civil unrest, it's going to be real bad, because we're way out in the country and in a rural area. So you just have to make your own mind up on that. You might have a place picked out already that you would consider your bug out location. Right here's our other camera. Now I've got it pointed right here. We had some salt right here. And I've been getting pictures here, but from the looks of that, it don't look like nothing's been here very often. They usually fresh tracks and stuff all right there where they've been pawing the ground and licking that salt. But I don't see any. We'll check these out and see if there's any. I'll add them here at the end of the video. This thing that I'm carrying here, it doesn't have a strap. You can see the paracord there. So I engineered me a strap for it. It's a real old one. It's a 22 is what it is. 1022, Ruger 1022. I need to get a strap for it, but this here, I've had this tied on there for several years. It works all right, but that little string will cut into your shoulder. It's not doing so bad right here because I've got these pads on, but if it wasn't for them, it'd cut into your shoulder pretty bad. All right, we're going to head on to the house. I can't look at these pictures until I get home with the laptop. So I'll see y'all there. We'll see what we've got. We're back here at the house now, and I've looked at the pictures. We've got some pretty nice pictures. I'll put them at the end here for any of you that wants to see them. We got one pretty nice looking buck. Looks like probably a 7-point. I have no idea if he would be one that I would want to take or not. I would really need to lay eyes on him. Sometimes the cameras will make the animals look different. And we've got a black coyote. And then I've got a few pictures of a couple of does and a baby. And I want y'all to watch how these does react with each other. It's just amazing sometimes how wildlife kind of helps take care of one another. So I hope y'all enjoy them. And there's another smaller 8-point. I think it's going to be towards the end of the little old clips I put in here. Now these clips, I had to film them with my phone on the computer screen. I've not figured out how to share the images from my computer to my phone to where I can edit them. So they may be a little grainy, but I think you can tell what it is. Oh yeah, and at the very end, I put a non-typical deer. You'll see what it is at the very end. And he's one that I would like to see make it 3 or 4 more years. I think he would be a really nice trophy in 3 or 4 more years. But I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see y'all in the next one. This one here, I think, is a 7-point. Now, he's a little older deer, but I'm going to say he's probably not no more than 3-year-old. I keep wanting the one I seen last year to show up. I'm hoping later here in the fall maybe he will. He was a nice one, and I think he made it all year, and if he did, he should be even better this year. This one here is a younger 8-point. His right side looks a little bit weak. I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way or not. If he'll make it another year or so, I think he would be a real nice deer. I'm going to say that's probably his second set of antlers. These does here are the ones that are, that one doe there with the baby right now, I'm thinking she's probably the mama of that other one. It's probably her last year's baby. I could be wrong, but just by the way they're acting, that's the way they seem. This coyote here, if y'all remember last year, I had a picture of a black coyote. I don't know if it's the same one or not.